Right, back again. So I actually forgot, I'm just continuing on for this video. I mentioned something that I picked up today, and I forgot to mention what it was, so we'll just do a video about this. So I got this from the Op-sho, second-hand store, and it is, that brown sticker means it was $3, so that was pretty good. I've actually already got one of these, it came in the box. But I may have had two by now. I got the mini one as well. So you were saying, what are you talking about? What have you got? It doesn't have a box, so I don't know what you're talking about. This is just as noisy as anything else. Alright. And... oh. I've got everything stuck to the piece of paper on the thing. It is, anyhow. I'm not going to take it all out of the box, because that will be bad. I doubt all the pieces are there, but it's that Minotaurus, so it's a little maze thing where you have to walk around a maze. I think I've tried playing it. There's quite a few characters, aren't there? Oh, I thought I had all the characters. So I don't think I've got anywhere near as much as what I should have. But I do have a couple of them, so there's little micro figures there. So we've got one, how many micro figures have we got? I mean, really, so what do the pieces look like? The pieces look very good quality, like, good or not good. They look very newish. They don't look like they've been played with much. So that's a win. For $3, I couldn't not buy this. There's that one. I don't think there's actually anywhere near all the characters. But it's nice to have some spares, because I do have this, as I just said, like literally a second ago. This as a proper set, the full... in a box, with a box and all those other bits and pieces and all the characters and all that. So now that I have some spares, especially the white character, like, I'm not going to run out of them. But best thing, of course, is to get like a base plate, like a base plate for $3. Like this is almost, it's a little, this one is not so, there's a bit of dust on this, a bit of dirt. Could have used it, like, I guess it could have been used for something else. Whereas the other pieces, so I should have used this with my pick a brick stuff. Oh, we've got another yellow. We've got a few more characters. Oh, we've got more than you would think. So we've actually got another red and another red and two yellows. This is more than I thought, because when, oh no, that was not a real yellow. This is actually just a brick with a head on the top. So you get a free. I got a free head. So this is your Lego. Thanks. This is quite the score. And there's some other things in here that don't belong with the set. So, which is, there's some red pieces. Are they meant to be there? Everything else is. That's all that remains of the Minotaur, I think. And there's this thing here. What on earth is this? This is not Lego. So I don't really want this. It says 10. Okay, well that's not cool. And there's a small bit of a Technic there, and then there's this thing, which is definitely not Lego. It's like some horrible monstrosity that we won't pay any attention to, so that can go in the bin. And then there's this weird bit of Lego from a Technic set. There's actually two bits. Maybe that goes, maybe this bit goes in the... But yeah, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? I think so. But speaking of these little minifigure things, I'm going to move that out of the way. Oh. I talked about that little the froggy thing recently, the frog game, which is this. You can't see it from here. Frog game that was recent. But anyway, I also got at the same time that one of these. This one also is incomplete, but I've actually got I think most of these twice over. Well, I've always had this big plan of making a giant version of this. So this was the Heroica thing, which I always quite liked. I thought these are quite fun little games. Though I always wanted them to have like hit points instead of the way that they work now. Like, well, not hit points, so that, you know, each monster was like, this one's 3 times that. If you've ever played this, you might know what I mean. You do get these kind of things. They're not actually this colour, they're meant to be that colour. So this is not quite the same, but you get, the point is every time you win a battle or you lose a battle, you take one of these off or something like that. I can't remember what it is, but I just felt like, I can't remember the exact mechanics, but felt like there could be, but I think the battle at Helm's Deep one does do that kind of mechanic, but that was very rare and hard to find, and they don't have. But now you get all these little characters. So I got quite a few in this one. I got all the greens. I think I've got most of the characters for this set. I wouldn't think. You get 2 little adventurer people, 3 little goblin things, 4 goblin things. I think they might be slightly different, and the king goblin thing, and all these. So I probably got most of these for this set. But then you got 2 dice. Look at that. So this one is almost one you could use as a real dice, but not quite. And this one is definitely not one that you could use as a full dice, but still fun. But anyway, I thought I'd just talk about that, and I like these things. They were fun. I've got lots of this one. I've got lots of Heroica. In fact, I think I've got everything except I don't think I ever got one of these 2. I only got, maybe I never got that one. No, I got that one. I'm pretty sure I recognize that thing there. Maybe it was this one that I never got. Maybe it was I don't know. I definitely got 2 of those. The big one, the Fortran, which I always read as Fortran, which is like a programming language from the many years ago. So wait, what? Wait, where's the instructions that I can read? Strength 1, right? And how many of those you get? So you get strength 1, strength 3. How does that work? Oh, okay. You do lose. Oh, I don't know. What did I think was wrong? Oh, that's right. You lose health. That's right. Equivalent to their strength or something. But I just thought, the way you battle them, they're both the same sort of. Well, doesn't matter. There's no point talking about it, right? So quickly, when you battle them, they have, like, they're the same to battle, but when you lose like different amounts of health, which makes sense actually. What's wrong with that? I don't know. I just felt like this one needed, like, you had to fight twice. You had to hit them twice. You had to, they had more hit points, and you have to kill them. I don't know. Anyway, it's too late. Good night. Bye.